will be separate from the daily space weather video as well. Let's get into it. Here at the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. First thing we're doing here is looking at the jet streams on planet Earth. It's the jet stream scenario for the eastern world. And we see some extreme meridional jet stream bends here, 180-degree bends over the central Pacific Ocean, as well as doubled up jet streams in both hemispheres. And also some very anomalous jet stream flow here in the North Polar region. Let's look at the western world's jets. Actually, let's look at surface winds of the eastern world first. The dangers of streaming live. There are the surface winds of the eastern world. Let's rotate the planet around to check out the surface winds of the west. There are those. And now we'll show you the jet stream, one of the best global snapshots for weather. Very chaotic jet streams here in the northern hemisphere. A little bit more coherent in the southern. But we do see some meridional jet stream flow here in a very desolate portion of the world. The South Pacific. There's nobody out there, folks. Easter Island is a very desolate place. Let's look at some more weather data here. How about lightningmaps.org? And it looks like we may have some terrestrial lightning here north of Shreveport. Hey, Texarkana. Texarkana? Arcana or Arcana? I don't know. Anyway, there's thunder rolling in. And if you hear thunder, check out lightningmaps.org. It could save your bacon. And here's the NASA Lightning Mapper. Some very concentrated lightning here in central Texas, as you can see on the imagery. Or perhaps you can't see on the imagery. It's why we narrate it. Shout out to our blind viewers. I'm not kidding, folks. We actually have blind viewers. Next, looking at pressure cells here on windy.com. And I can't explain the pressure map. But anyway, there's the pressure map. We're going to advance this into the European forecast. There's where we expect pressure to be according to the European forecast at 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. And if you're wondering where we're located, Smash staff and I are located here in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, in the United States. The Banana Republic of the United States, the former nation. Here's the U.S. Doppler radar map, and we've got a string of storms stretching all the way from Lake Huron down to eastern Iowa, and then another sort of string from Arkansas up to northern Illinois, and a concentrated series of storms there over central Texas, which generated significant lightning, as we said a minute ago. Also, snow continuing to fall in places like northwestern Wyoming and Idaho. It's almost June. Snow is continuing to fall. The planet must be so hot that it's cold, folks. Oh my God, it's so hot that it's cold. Here is the NASA GOES interactive weather satellite at 3.9 nanometers, showing you what's going on in the cloud layer. And here's the water vapor map. And let's go back to the Doppler real quick. And if the movement of those storms is confounding you, the best place to look is the water vapor map, as the Doppler radar is showing you vertical motion. This is showing you vertical motion in the cloud column. And while it's good to show you precipitation, it may not be good at all to show you storm tracks. That's a good reason to bring up the NASA GOES interactive weather satellite water vapor map. Water vapor can't hide from this one. Even water not condensed onto a cloud shows up. And I would also remind folks that dry air is more massive than moist air. Check out the high pressure system here in the central Atlantic. Anyway, here's one last view of the U.S. Doppler radar map. Here's the cloud layer. And here's the water vapor. We'll end today's meteorology segment there. Thanks for tuning in. Again, don't forget to check the rest of our playlists at youtube.com/smashamash. www.spaceweather.com/playlists. I've been your host, Dan. And it's time to get back to the daily space weather.